Get up front. Find out what the hell styles stop. Hey, motherfuckers, you're surrounded. Just give up. Dude, hit it?
There is in the Discord about it, yes. The literal first server rule, or the literal first campaign rule specifically addresses it. So you should probably go read that. Yeah. They were, I was originally going to make it a thing you would have to unlock, but I realized that you're probably going to need to use and abuse it. Which reminds me, I need the radio for it. Because this radio doesn't have it, sadly. Only this one does, which is cringe. Oh wait, does this one not have it? I should have the access to it. I might have to restart the server, unfortunately. You better save your kits.
Which pack are you looking for?
Actually, no. We'll just let. I'm supposed to have access to it. I don't know why I don't. But if he just hang on.
In other news around the world, Palestinian guerrillas have accused Jordan of moving more tanks and artillery into positions around Amman in preparation for a
Okay, let me see if I can give it to me, and if not, I'll just let Theron do it.
Collaborating secretly with Jordan in bracing for an anti-guerrilla
I'll give them time to get over here while I figure out how to give me the.
So you have the RTO backpack on.
Yeah, I should have it.
Did you scroll wheel?
Yes, guys, come on.
I'm just asking because I have access to it. It's right there for me.
I mean, it's fine if what's his face just uses it. I'll fix it later. Okay. Is everybody here? Are all the pilots here? Everybody's here.
Alright, my one last question is that doesn't go over the fire support options.
What are you talking about? And so if it's not, so everything you can use, it doesn't matter. Anything and everything. You just can't drop ammo at base. The fire support options, no one cares.
Okay.
You're gonna want to. It's unrestricted for a reason because we have like no way to counter a lot of the things the enemy has, which we'll talk about here in a second. All right. If we're missing some people, oh well, sucks to be them. We're missing some of the. Wait, I feel like we're missing a pilot.
I see 3 pilot helmets.
Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. He was just blending in because he's all olive. Okay. All right, class, open up your maps for me. So your radios are preset. I would not recommend changing them. If you change them, go for it. But I forgot what they are preset to. So whatever you spawned in as, you should probably put it back to that. Because the way I make Arma Ops is I set your radios. POG is a lot more specialized than Liru's community. Liru just puts it all on 60 and makes the players figure it out. I actually preset your radios. I think I put it 61, 62, 63. I don't know what it was, but I would recommend you just putting it back to whatever you started with because you're going to have to change it every time now, which the reason I preset it for you is so you don't have to do that because you're going to forget to do it and it's whatever. So here's how this campaign is going to work in essence. If you open up your maps, we are here in Vietnam. If you keep hot micing your keyboard, I'm going to make you eat it. Mute yourself, woman. We are here in Vietnam, and here's how this campaign is going to work. Hang on. There we go. So, this is going to be a more gamified Vietnam campaign. This is not going to follow historical accuracy. The only history it's going to follow is the length of the war, specifically starting to U.S. involvement. I know technically it started in 1955, but that was all the French. That's not our problem. That's the Frenchies' problem. So, in history, officially, because there was a bunch of unofficial stuff before this, but officially, the start of U.S. involvement in Vietnam with full approved military action was March 8th, 1965, with a dozen or so, a couple companies of Marines landing in this area. The United States in our timeline during this campaign has been in Vietnam for 1 year, as it is now March 1st, 1966. This campaign will last until March 1966 to April 1975, and we have until April 1975 to either win, lose, or have the war come to a draw. And this can be done a couple ways. We can lose, especially on the third op. This campaign could literally be 3 ops long, if the RNG gods are not in our favor. After each operation, there will be a number of conditions that will trigger, which I'll go over at the end of the spiel. We're going to talk about what happens here in the op. So, as you guys may have noticed, when you spawned in, we have a very light amount of equipment. We have a very skeleton crew's worth of equipment for a stock standard, bog standard U.S. infantry platoon, and we were supposed to only have just Hueys with transport capabilities, but I decided to be nice because there's not a lot of you. So, for all we have right now is we have basic gunship Hueys and like half a platoon's worth, maybe like a squad-sized worth of infantry strength. We are really scratching at the bottom of the barrel here in terms of goodies, and we also have Special Ed Dan here playing with their pistol and staring off into the sky. So, for this campaign, our goal is the simple war goal of Vietnam. Beat the communists, save South Vietnam, establish a flourishing South Vietnam Democratic Republic, Vagaboo, right? How that's going to be done, yay, capitalism. How that's going to be done is as follows. We need to garner support for the war, and this is going to be measured via war support points, or points for short. How we're going to get points is by completing operational objectives and basically proving to the people back home that we're winning the war and we're having a great time. These objectives are going to get more complicated and more specific as they go on, and they will even get more specialized. With war support points, you will use those to buy new weapons equipment, and you will even use them to re-specialize the types of units you play as. As I said, you guys, we're just random bog standard generic U.S. infantry. You will have options down the line to specialize into the CIA, the Navy SEALs, someone who assassinates people who hot mic with their keyboards, SOG, ARVN, I think the South Koreans are actually here, so we can even have out South Korean troops. And what these Anzac, almost forgot about our brothers and sisters from Upside Down Land. So what these specializations are going to do are going to give you new equipment, so the guns that those factions would have, as well as their uniforms. And on top of that, you will have new mission types. So for example, if you guys decide to spec into CIA shit, you're going to get CIA-oriented missions. If you spec into MACV SOG missions, you're going to get those types of missions. This campaign can go pretty much anywhere, and for every type of thing you specialize into, you will then transform into that unit type. So for right now, we're just going to be doing generic, boring, kind of run-of-the-mill U.S. infantry missions where it's secure, sweep, destroy, conquer territory, that kind of thing. So on the map for today, for example, for the bare basics to start us off, if you'll notice, we're kind of fucking surrounded. There is a smorgasbord of enemy positions all around us, and right now our position is pretty untenable given the fact that the enemy is at the gates. So your basic goals for today, for this session, is to expand and solidify our gains, and then throughout the next few ops, you can decide what direction you want to take to quote-unquote win the war. There will be end of campaign goals as the years progress, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I'll talk about this more next stop, but you won't just be able to get points willy-nilly for free. If you didn't read the Discord, which it seems like some of you have, there will be penalizations you will have to worry about down the line too. But I'm going to wait until the op that those are introduced to go more into them, because you're just going to forget them in 7 days anyways. So right now, you don't have to worry about war crimes. You don't have to worry about fucking anything up. You have a whole lot of leeway for this op and the next op. And then after that, the safety net is off, and let's hope you learned your lessons by then. So this AO is not meant to be done in the entire day. Had you had your full platoon here, I was going to be worried that you guys would complete this entire AO in one go. I don't think you will. For today, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, let me get out my blue funny crayon. Oh, also, this is completely anonymous. I have Zeus. This is an autonomous campaign that is Zeusless. I have Zeus for debug reasons, and I have to give the pilots some things, but for the most part, there is no Zeus. This is completely using the modules that come with SOG Prairie Fire, which is why we could not just go the unsung route and do CDLC lists. Everything and anything you will be fighting is going to be from the SOG DLC, so do with that as you will. Trackers, artillery, all sorts of crazy shit. So, here's what we're going to do today. We are going to go down to Landing Zone Redbird. We're we're going to walk our happy asses to FOB ban, and we're going to take it back. Now, the enemy has resources at these positions, so when we get there, we can decide if we want to steal their vehicles and drive to the next objective, or if we want to air cab over there. The enemy does have AA, because it would make sense for them to, you know, put up AA positions near an enemy airbase where they're enemy, so blah, blah. So we can either drive or fly to this next objective here. We'll figure it out. And essentially, we're just going to take it easy breezy, lemon squeezy. We're going to go bing, bang, boom. We'll do these 3, possibly these 4. And if we don't end up doing the 4, regardless if we end up doing the 3 or 4, we're going to end at landing zone X-ray for the day. Had there been a bigger player base here, we might have done these other 2, but we're not going to. If we get frustrated or bored, we may switch it up a bit. But for the most part, the idea should be getting our territory expanded, because once we capture these locations, they're going to do a couple things. Now, as I mentioned, war support points, they get you goodies, jingle, jingle, keys. Yeah. Pay attention here. This is the part you want to be happy and paying attention for. War support points get you new toys, new things, new guns, new equipment, new ways to fuck up communists and their families and the orphan children. Each one of these objectives that you capture here is going to be worth 1 war support point. Now, on top of capturing these locations, they will unlock you the ability to spawn at them, store equipment at them, and store vehicles at them. On top of getting war support points from capturing objectives in the Discord, yeah, Napalm does stick to kids, duckling. On top of capturing objectives to get you war support points, so if we capture these 4 today, you got 4, hooray. There are enemy officers. If you didn't read the Discord, I would highly recommend, because in the Discord, in the, I forget what channel it is, I think it's SOG Ops. No, it's consistent campaign info. You're going to see pictures of various NVA officers. Different types of NVA officers have different points value. So odds are, just taking 4 objectives today, you're not going to have a lot of points to spend. 4 is not a lot. A lot of shit's pretty pricey because a lot of shit gets permanently unlocked and it will make things pretty broken. So in the Discord, in where the fuck is it? There is consistent campaign info. You have 3 types of officers you can capture. These are in every single op for the rest of the campaign until it ends. You have the lowest type of officer you can capture. This is a lieutenant. You can either take them dead or alive. Lieutenants, if taken dead, are worth 0 points because they're a dime a dozen. They're the frontline commanders. They could either be doing something super important or not important at all. We don't know, and they're really worth nothing dead. You want to take them alive. Every officer you take alive, we're going to spin a little spinner, and they're going to be worth a variant amount of points. So, lieutenants are worth 1 to 4 points, depending on what the spinner says. The second type of officer up from then is going to be a captain. Now, unlike lieutenants, captains are worth something dead, because killing a captain is a major blow to the NVA's fighting force. For every captain you successfully kill, it is worth 3 war support points. Now, for every captain you successfully bring back alive, they can be worth anywhere between 5, 10, or 15 war support points. The final type of officer that is going to exist in every type of mission that you're going to want to capture alive is a major. Majors dead are worth 5 war support points. So if you killed 2 majors, congratulations. You've made double the amount of points you did capturing 4 bases. Or hell, you kill 1, you basically made more killing 1 guy than you would make capturing 4 locations. Lucky you. The majors are worth 5 war support points dead, and majors are worth either 15, 20, or 30 war support points dead. I'm going to let you know in terms of metagame. I believe I only put down 2 majors in this op. So hypothetically, if you guys praise RNG Jesus and you capture both majors, and they both land on 30, you're going to start off with 60 war support points, meaning you're going to unlock a lot of cool shit before you're even out of the first op. This is to try to get you guys to not just glass every fucking objective and murder everything you see. So keep an eye out on each op to look out for the goobers in the Discord, and you will get extra goodies. I mean, if you murder them mercilessly anyways, you'll still get goodies, but not as many. It's like, think about this. It's like the kid on Halloween. If you're well behaved and you go up to the door and you say trick or treat, you get more candy. If you throw a rock through someone's window, you might get some candy, but you'll get a lot more if you behave and don't commit domestic terrorism. So, that's pretty much it. We're about to head out of here. Any questions, comments, concerns before we Autobots roll out? What's up?
What's classified as a medical vehicle? Because we can only stitch in medical places.
I will just do the Liru thing of just attaching an invisible medical vehicle to you and then fix that later.
Okay, thank you.
Was it vehicle or facility?
It's a medical facility, I think.
With caption is
specifically.
AI Uncon is not. I think it is on. It might be, but it's fine. You'll be able to capture them. So the officers are not armed, so they're not going to shoot back at you. Just because I'm not going to do that dumb bullshit of like trying to, you got to just we're not going to make this complicated. We're going to make this easy. All the capturable officers are unarmed. So the only way you're going to accidentally kill them is because, trigger finger PID, you walk in a room, oh shit, enemy, bang.
Gotcha.
Any other questions? Otherwise, we're moving. What's up?
Loot the dump, please?
Yes, you can. Actually, there might be a thing about that when we get there. Other question, go.
What kind of fix do they have? Do they have Soviet shit, or are they just using techies right now?
Yeah, so one of the CIA missions, we can actually go after their suppliers because they have BTR-40s and other crazy shit. They have Chinese and Soviet gear.
Okay. I do have one thing.
Where's the mission where we make
What's
meth
up?
in
Go.
a lab?
What's your one thing? Go.
Okay. Is the server side difficulty going to be changed in future from recruit?
So I had to set it recruit because the third person was being gay, but I would prefer it to be SOG oriented. Yes.
Okay. And then just another thing is it possible to have the reopening disabled?
Is reopening on? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. I'm going to the medics, so I'm just going to press them because I don't know where the setting is.
Yeah,
is reopening
also,
on
it is
medics?
medical facilities.
Hang on, let me look at this because I've resetted this fucking thing like 18 times here.
So what for helicopter crews?
I can't hear you, Serval.
What's ROE for helicopters?
All right, I'll get back to that in here in a minute. Let me load the. Are you sure?
Unless there's something that'll override, I'd say return fire if fired upon, else stand by for orders.
Reopenings enabled or not.
I mean, why do you guys think reopenings?
We'll make sure to
open?
utilize it as
Says
much as I reasonably
coefficient
can.
1.0 checkmark.
I will be on 5.5.
Yeah, and it's on the server side for surgical kits.
Okay, let's try this. Everybody save your kit and then we'll load it real quick.
I mean, we can just test real quick if reopening's enabled. I think it would take a second.
Okay, go for it. You want to shoot me or something? Shoot me.
I mean...
Do it, do me!
See if reopening's actually on, if you would please, because I really don't want to have to like quickly speedrun resetting all my 10 million garrisons.
It's not.
Okay,
can I get a pack?
You fuckers. Okay. I almost
I
did like 30 minutes of work because you guys were like, oh, reopening's on.
I mean, it says it's on in the settings.
Well, the settings are lying to you. The settings are gaslighting.
Hold on. Are the settings saying they're being overwritten by the server? Because I believe it'll display.
Because I am overriding the server.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not looking at the client settings?
I'm looking at the mission settings. This says it's
Okay,
overrated.
check the mission settings.
Okay, well, everything should be good. Tell you
say
what.
the same thing as the server settings.
Well, it doesn't seem like reopening's on.
Yeah,
do you?
it could just
So
be being done.
so do you need a facility? Did you?
I didn't need to stitch him, so I don't believe so.
Okay, cool. Here, Duck, come here. You're gonna gun me down and find out if you need to stitch, and then we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Also, to be fair, we can use packs for stitching. It's just a little awkward.
Yeah, just gun me down and see if you're good.
Officer down.
Oh no.
I'll
take long to get to the fragging.
Jesus. Only 12 large evolutions.
Well, I shot him like 12 times, so that makes sense.
We're losing him.
He still has plenty of, he has a pulse, so I'm giving him some blood.
He does not have a pulse. I'm doing CPR.
70 shouldn't be achievable with CPR. He does not.
That was a while ago though. It's the 70.
Oh.
He has a strong heart a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to right
decent
now.
heart
Let
rate.
me check. That was like 5
Jesus
in-game
Christ,
rounds.
guys! You trying to
How
turn
much
into a
blood,
balloon?
man?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't need. He doesn't
I
need
feel
to
like
be
you could
saying
do some
everything
I guess
looks
inflation
right.
Also,
tags.
holy shit, infusion rate is terrible.
I
Is he-
know.
Hold on.
Oh god, this infusion rate.
Nice.
Yeah, at the
Cardiac
very least,
arrest
infusion
stands
rate
at an
needs
hour.
to be
We're
better.
fine.
Guys, he's not responsive.
Yeah. Oh.
He's gonna die with how much
Okay.
happy
You're
you
right,
guys
he's
put him
not
in.
responsive.
Oh my god.
Hey, let me heal me, because apparently these
Oh, he
geniuses.
talks now.
You guys put like
Alright.
4 sticks of happy in him.
Alright, let's get
Jesus
your kit
Christ.
situated and let's get the hell out
you
of
are
here. Do
responsive.
I have
Great.
this correctly? Hang on.
Check 63.
ROE
Load.
question.
So, okay, so for
Alright, hold on,
ROE for the
Angel, let's go.
helicopters is if it is in a base, do not
Oh,
blow
yeah,
it up.
oh,
If it is
probably
outside a
somewhat
base, you are
serious, but I
free to
don't
blow it
care.
up.
Alrighty.
You will probably,
When
oh
are we
yeah,
getting the
pilots, the
We don't
FOVs
need them
probably
on
have
that spot.
anti-air. Deal with that as you
Hobo,
will.
are you
What is
on that?
Wolf Siege?
What's our
There it
radio?
is.
We're on 63.
I would not recommend flying over the enemy
Angel.
installations. They
Yeah, I'm on the
obviously know
radio.
they're near an enemy airfield, so they have set
you
up
a third one?
anti-air.
Yeah, so it's
Alright.
mission
They have-
settings, because
Thank you.
server ones haven't overwritten the
We'll see stuff
missions,
there.
so
All
it's
right,
all
let's
mission
go.
settings.
We have
Hobo and Angel,
6
I'd like
seats
you
counting
to
the door gunners
just
per bird.
stick together, please. Because,
What happened?
I don't know, we're gonna see how this is gonna go.
A second, we'll see.
Hopefully we don't need to agree.
JTAC Air checking in 5-5.
You know what? Let's do the one to the westmost. Let's get on the westmost Helma chopper, boyos.
This is Eagle, moving you 555.
Bandit checking in. 5-5.
Pilot, go.
Outlaw checking on.
Roger.
Alright, just to check in and confirm, we are heading to LZ Redbird first. Yeah.
Bandit copies.
Outlaw copies.
Okay, now I'm confused. Which helicopter am I supposed to be?
Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I asked Patch, he said it doesn't matter. We're all going the same spot.
Painfully steak. Where's it got to be from Misa?
Once the infantry has unfucked themselves, we'll lift.
Yep, I'll leave that to y'all. Once everyone's mounted and ready, we can go.
Can we go now since we're mounted? It's one LC, multiple helis.
I agree, we should probably get over there and set up.
Yeah, we should go stagger it. Everyone's not gonna be able to land at the same time, I think.
Bandit's up there.
Man, this is a really good spot to die at.
Oh,
At least you got a nice secure landing pad for final.
I think so.
I'll be taking the right. Bandit down. And Dustin, clear. RTV to pick up the late joiner.
Roger. Outlaw Alpha, what is your weapons loadout for rockets?
Alpha, Bandit, if no one messed with their pylon settings, they should have 70-pound HE.
Roger.
This is Outlaw. I was supposed to have some light phosphorus rockets alongside HE, but I'm going back to base to figure out why it's missing.
Understood. Arma gonna be Arma, huh? Eagle, anything fucky with your hard points, or are you still running 17-pounders? Say again? Roger.
I don't see the late joiner anywhere. I'm gonna dust off for the moment.
Roger.
I'll be moving back to the AO.
Air Alpha, do we have any volunteers for one helicopter to push in and see how spicy / get approximate ideas for where the anti-air is?
This is Outlaw. I'm going, unless anyone else wants to.
Roger, Outlaw. Good luck. Priority is going to be survival. If you can just get approximate ideas, that'll be good enough. No need for precision.
Outlaw copies. Going in now.
Tracer fire coming up, south side of the base, center.
Roger, anti-air fire, south side, center.
Lot of green tracer coming up. There's a kind of a hexagonal or a pentagonal shaped line of sandbags in the south side center. I don't know if that shows up on the map. That's where most of the fire green tracer was coming from.
Understood. Patch of sandbags, south side, center.
This is Eagle. Anti-air position has been marked on map.
Roger, nicely done.
This is Outlaw. Interactive. Allowed to strike within the base to take out an AA position.
afraid that's going to be a negative. We do not want to risk excessive damage to the base or any high-value individuals. If you can, if you think you can catch it with the miniguns, go for it. No rockets.
Outlaw is just going to circle the fob and let door gunner take pot shots.
Affirm. We got a volunteer to RTB and grab that late reinsert.
Bandits on the way.
Roger.
Alpha Bandit. Same LZ?
For now, I'll update if we have something closer we think you can make.
Understood.
This is Outlaw. I think there's about a squad or two within the center fortification near the AA guns.
Say again, what'd you spot on those fortifications?
About possibly a squad or two's worth of personnel.
Roger, squad worth of personnel.
Is anyone on this SR?
Air Alpha sitrep update. If you think you can make a precise strike with rockets, you are clear hot on that anti-air.
Outlaw, I'll just...
Precision first and foremost. Eagle, think you might be able to sweep in and provide a distraction?
Alpha Bandit, reinsert on the ground.
Roger, Bandit. Think you could push up and give support?
Bandit can.
This is Outlaw. I have to RTB. I'm getting shot to shit.
Affirm. Eagle, I want you on distraction duty. You're gonna get shot at. Stay fast and evasive. Bandit, I want you to take the shot. Be precise with those rockets. Knock out that anti-air.
Understood, stand by.
This is Outlaw. I'm willing to risk getting shot down. I don't have explosive rockets.
Stand by. Get repaired up for now.
Bandit has eyes on that AA gun, running in. Rocket. Short, stand by.
Outlaw is RTB.
Pulling off. He apparently doesn't give a shit about me putting rockets into him.
Roger. Sounds like we'll deal with that. Stay clear for now.
Bandit's also RTB for repairs. Clear the runway. I don't have an anti-torque anymore.
Good luck.
Ah, fuck.
No joy?
Nah, we're good, we're good, we're good. it down safe. Faded off comms.
Citizens even.
This is Outlaw. I'm taking back off into the air again.
Roger that, Outlaw. Eagle is still on standby over the AO.
This is Outlaw. Interrogative. What's the status of the base?
We are just pushing in at this time. Stand by.
Roger. We'll provide support with guns.
At this time, all friendly units are inside the wire. Anything outside the wire you are free to fire upon.
Oh, this is Bandit, back on net. I'm just lifting from the airfield now. What do you need?
At this time, we are inside the wire at the fob. Anything outside the wire, you are free to fire upon.
Understood. You want me to move to support or run Logi?
At this time, move to support. We don't have anything for Logi at this point.
Roger. Oh, I do have one reinsert. I didn't even notice. I'll be dropping him in. Is there space inside the wire?
Stand by. Looks like all anti-air is disabled. You should be able to land inside the base.
Bandit copies. I'll put it down to the vehicle park, northeast corner.
I don't think we've gone northeast. We are currently at the southwest corner.
Hey, look, tracers. Yeah, I got it.
Green smoke marking approximate area.
Yeah, reinsert delivered.
This is Outlaw. Will there explain how the radio supports ever work?
From what I was told, do not call in equipment that is not yours, otherwise free reign.
I only saw offensive strikes in the menu.
If you keep clicking the dial, you can cycle to the reinsert and the resupply options, or the transport and resupply options.
It does give you quite a lot to play with. At this time, remind me, you guys got flares on board?
24, affirm.
Roger.
So you helis can drop flares, right?
Okay, Outlaw, I want you to make a run west to east. 500 meters, dropping some flares over us, although it looks like someone's already doing that.
Heading west currently. That's me right now.
Good enough.
Effective flares.
Good flares. Say again, could not hear that. Unsure what's going on with your mic, but I can barely hear a word you're saying.
Interesting.
Could we get one set of illumination flares west to east, doesn't matter which way you run in, over top center of the base so that we can see?
Yeah, Bandit's got it, stand by.
Additional, I need one volunteer to come down and land where friendly forces are to take a couple of captures.
Outlaws willing to land there and take them.
Roger, bring it on in. Green smoke is marking.
Oh, this is Bandit. Interrogative. Did you think to bring
Yeah,
flares?
I'm bringing one in. Say again?
Did you think to bring the handheld flares?
I personally did not. I did not expect it to turn night this fast. I believe some others did.
Understood.
Most of my inventory is smokes anyways.
Bandit's gonna lay one more line of flares south side of the base just to keep an eye out for any reaction forces, and I'm gonna RTB for ammo.
Roger. Stand by. Shit fuckery happened.
I heard the explosion.
Outlaw would like to say that was not Outlaw's fault. What the fuck was that?
I know as much as you do. Outlaw lift, bring that prisoner back to base.
This is Outlaw. Are all of them loaded?
Yep.
Outlaw is RTV.
Alpha Bandit, do you have any current need, or can I fuck off to get some more ammo?
You can RTB and resupply. Recommend all birds do that.
Got it. And I just want to say, it's a hell of a thing that we're starting this campaign on a fucking new moon. Jesus Christ, it's dark.
Have fun! Y'all should have a landing light. It works reasonably well, if I recall.
Once we're close to the ground, the spotlights show things pretty decently. Oh, Alpha, this is Bandit, just so you know, I loaded my aircraft with a whole bunch of extra supplies so I can do resupply in the field.
Roger. We are being loot goblins right now and loading shit into our tactically acquired BTRs.
Understood. Bandits on final, in from the east, low.
Firm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello. I didn't look up and I didn't see you. I'm a true gamer. Sorry about that. I'll move. Stand by.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and establish altitude bands.
Bandit's gonna be off the radio while I get out of the bird.
Roger. Outlaw, I want you to try and maintain 300 meters above ground level. Bandit, 350. Eagle, 400. Keep those altitudes and you shouldn't crash into each other.
This is Outlaw. For clarification, we were landing on the same landing pad, and I only saw them last second right before I touched them.
Understood.
Had nothing to do with altitude.
Firm. Seems I misinterpreted the situation looking at some flares. Disregard that.
Where you went?
This is Outlaw. Interrogative. Do we know if the ammo truck actually does ammo rearming?
It does, yes.
I noticed I drove it up and I didn't get an option to rearm, but I guess it's a proximity.
No, that is because I rearmed your bird as well. That's why I parked between us, so I could rearm both of us. So, I thought I had said something, but I guess you didn't hear me.
Oh,
I said it in local chat, so I might have been too far away, but yeah. No problem. Also, in the future, I'm going to always try and use the middle pad, so I don't do that again, because that was my apologies. I didn't see that you were high up when I was coming in.
Yeah, let's have all aircraft return to the pads they initially departed from.
Outlaw is going to try using the eastmost pad.
Alrighty, Eagle, you'll have the west pad.
Just like me.
Alpha, this is Bandit. You guys still in the AO?
Nope, we are back at base.
Understood. Y'all gonna redeploy by ground or air?
Current plan, I believe, is redeploy via the tactically acquired BTRs.
That's fine.
Okay, so do you guys want to drive back in with the BTRs and risk losing your goodies? Or do you want to air cav it?
Don't take my RPG, I'm putting it on the ground.
I mean, it might be easier to
you.
entertain it, but it doesn't really matter.
No, drive in.
Okay. So, something I forgot to mention because I had info dump and I saw you guys getting antsy and you were distracting me. The gunships who were freebie for this first stop, your Huey, your unpyloned Hueys, because these gunships will go away for the rest of the next stops. The unpyloned Hueys, the unarmed transport Hueys, are unlimited. Every other vehicle is not. You have to spend points to get vehicles, anything from mutt jeeps to big fuck-off M60s. So it was good of you by happenstance because I forgot to explain the vehicle thing for you to rat the shit out of these BTRs because these are your only modes of ground transportation. So if we want to take them, we can.
Yes.
It might be easier
Question
to
related to
take
the
off.
if the gunships go down, will they respawn as gunships or stick with slicks for the rest of it?
No, they'll respawn as gunships just at the top.
Got it.
So those three I sent.
Oh, good news is we won't need fire launchers for a while, you know?
Thankfully. I did also discover in the fire support menu there is a mortar battery which says it will launch flares until 0600.
Yes, it does work like that.
This
It will launch flares
is
the whole night.
Outlaw. I've been using that.
So the whole damn night. Got it.
The funny thing about time compression is watching the clock spin like mad in my fucking cockpit.
Oh yeah.
You guys hear me on short range?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So who is on 71?
So, this is Eagle.
This is Outlaw.
Bandit, hi.
Yeah, so this is...
Okay, so all air is on 71.
For one of the pilots,
Apparently.
while you're still setting up, could you put the 3 captives inside of a building?
Sure. Fucking walk in the rain.
So, I totally don't plan to use a daisy cutter and make a landing spot.
I mean, that is just legitimate use for it.
I mean, the daisy cutter was built to make landing zones for the Hueys.
You know, actually using it for its intended purpose in this game as opposed to just a big fuck-off bomb? Amazing.
I like how I just put that guy there and he teleported back where he was.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying, but it sometimes be like that.
So do you guys want to use your HD missiles, correct?
As soon as I'm done repairing my helicopter and refueling it, I'm going to go make us a landing zone and I'm going to mark on map.
I'm assuming everybody else doesn't have access to the full repair either?
I'm having to do it piece by hand.
Yeah, same. I just didn't know if that was just a me thing or if it's everyone.
So I say just say fuck it to the lights and just repair all the components.
Oh yeah, just fix the important shit. I don't give a shit. I haven't given a shit about the lights in a while. While the rain's still out, I'm gonna keep my collision lights on just to help.
Yeah, I have bad experiences in Hueys and colliding midair with people.
Switching over to HD missiles instead of UP.
I have a full load of white phosphorus and double the capacity of ammo for my miniguns.
There's some pretty decent LZ positions just east of Kuchi across the river, north of the fucking fob. They're downhill, so they won't be able to get a good shot, but they're reasonably open and not too steeply angled, so.
Roger. We can also drop daisy cutters to make damn sure they're open.
I mean, I'm flying over right now, it's plenty open, but yeah, I'll mark it on map. Hang on.
Roger.
Damn, stealing all the fun, I see.
I was leaving all my lights on in my truck so I can see if we have daylight going tonight again.
This is Outlaw, taking off now.
LZ Renown marked. It's a pretty open area, so don't feel like you'll have to land on the marker. It's a pretty good sized field.
Roger. We'll see how that works out. If we want to move it closer, I can just call in to open it.
When you start getting closer, you start actually going up to kind of a little bit of a hillside, so. But yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. Alright, who do I have ahead of me? I'm in the second in trail, somebody close to the bob.
Roger. You want to do the same thing and see if slash how much slash where there is anti-air?
Yeah, I'll be bait this time.
Roger. You be bait, whoever's trailing, mark.
Rolling in.
Let's roll about shooting a rocket at the AA.
Repeating, 3 AA guns, south side of the base.
This is Outlaw, requesting
They're in
permission to
gun
hit those
pits.
AA.
They're kind of clear, and they should be clear for a strike. Ooh, hello.
Send it.
Counted at least 3 ZPU-4s.
You are cleared hot on that AA.
If you're not already running in, I'd say west-east is the cleanest approach.
This is Outlaw. Struck those positions. They're still active though.
Roger, breakaway then.
Bandits lining up for a repeat.
Understood, Bandit. You are clear, repeat last.
Understood. We got a mobile vehicle down there, center of the base, just to the west of those positions, fixed positions.
Roger. Can you give me an estimate on weight?
I was boxing boy, so I'm guessing it's one of the APCs with a fucking AA gun on top of it.
Understood.
Bandit took some hits, but nothing's too angry right now, so I'm still in the fight. 6 rockets.
Understood.
Hilariously, I could tell you what it was clear if I didn't have the fucking spotting dots. Looks like somebody smacked it.
Roger.
Yeah, looks like a good hit. He's smoking for sure, that's a good kill.
Roger, kill.
This is Outlaw. I threw a red smoke onto the ground. That landed nowhere near where I dropped it.
Be advised, we are commandeering a BTR with a ZPU mount.
Outlaw acknowledges friendly AA vehicle on the ground.
So here's an unfortunate fact.
What have you found?
Y'all are still marked as red hostile spotting marks when you're in the vehicles, even when you friendlies are on them.
Yeah, I just discovered that. Okay, we've captured a major. Need a VIP transport down here quick.
Got it. Where you want it? Bandits on the ground at the green smoke.
Prisoners getting loaded. As soon as that prisoner's in, get them back to base and get them safe.
Bandits coming out.
This is Outlaw Interrogative. Are y'all moving to the next fob now, or?
We are reconvening, taking stock of acquired assets and such.
Outlaw acknowledges. We'll stay on standby. This is Outlaw requesting permission to scout ahead and look for an LZ location.
Go ahead, be advised, we're getting word that they have been heavily reinforced, so stay safe out there.
Outlaw acknowledges.
Testing. Testing.
units. Sounds like we might have a counterattack incoming from the north of our current location at Hotel. We're getting prepped to dig in. Additionally, I would like one bird to also escort the gagglefuck convoy of vehicles we have sourced back to base and ensure they stay.
Alpha, this is Banner. Are you guys RTB again?
We're splitting our forces. Half are RTB with a convoy of acquired vehicles. The other half is going to hold off against a counterattack incoming.
Roger that. I've got a reinsert I'll bring to you to help with the defense then.
Affirm.
Hey guys, look at LZ Wolf if you want to see something. Friendly plane in the air.
Yeah, I see him.
This is a waste of fucking 15,000 pounder, but oh well. Making an LZ. I don't know how big the explosion is. It didn't knock down any trees at all.
This is Outlaw. Be advised, the Daisy Cutter does not cut down trees.
Fuck? Okay, that's not how that's supposed to work. Was that the C-119 bomber or the... Standby.
The C-119 bomber, yes, it dropped a Blue 82.
Understood. Try the Commando Vault explosive. I've used that before and I know it does cut down trees, unless they broke it.
This is Outlaw trying the Commando Vault.
If that doesn't work, they broke shit, and we'll see about getting patched to fix it.
Bandit's got eyes on that convoy headed back.
Roger, go ahead and escort them.
Understood.
Eagle, if you are in AO, we have a hostile tank north outside the base. Need fire immediately.
out, I think.
This is Outlaw coming to FOB to assist.
Roger, Eagle, Outlaw, keep patrolling, eyes up north. You see any hostile movement, kill it.
There appears to be at least one time field
I'm
pole
seeing
sitting
movement
at
in the
bridge.
trees. Good hit. Outlaw, I'm seeing a hell of a lot of tracer fire coming up towards you. What have you got down there?
This is Outlaw. Be advised, foot mobiles in the tree line.
Roger. Okay, Outlaw, Eagle, I want y'all to fall back to the south, stay essentially behind the wire. I am going to cast Fuck You to the northern tree line. Arclight inbound.
Convoy's made it to the blue zone, returning to the fight.
Roger. Again, to confirm, all air assets stay effectively inside the wire. Arclight inbound. I don't want y'all getting caught up in that.
This is Outlaw. Be advised, possible enemy vehicles.
Roger, stand by. If you've got positive sight on hostile vehicles, smack them with AT.
This is Outlaw. Be advised, out of rockets, only got guns.
Roger, RTB and rearm.
This is Bandit, I've still got some rockets left. Where are the vehicles on the northern road? Yeah, I've seen.
This is Outlaw. RTB now.
This is Bandit, rocket run complete. Vehicles look damaged.
Roger that.
Alpha, Bandit, do they need a re-attack? I still got a couple rockets left.
Stand by. We've got no eyes. If you think you want to repeat, repeat after Phantom gun run is complete.
Yeah, understood. Hang on, I'm swinging around to get a look. Vehicles are smoking. Vehicles are smoking, I think that's a kill.
Roger that. Good hits. Fast air inbound, southeast to northwest.
Confirm. North to southwest. Alpha Bandit, gonna gas him.
Send it.
Thanks, Wind, very cool.
Be advised, I got another set of Phantoms incoming with a cluster strike. We'll advise you when they're on approach. In the meantime, strafe that tree line, light it up with everything you got west to east.
This is Outlaw back in the air.
Roger. Break away, fast air here. Okay, yep, that worked. That wasn't even the fast air, whatever the hell that was.
This is Outlaw. Someone just called out Daisy Cutter. The fuck?
I don't know who the hell that was not me. I'm calling in the cluster bombs. Y'all should be cleared to return and keep engaging.
Roger. Van's gonna dump a couple more rockets in that tree line with an RTB for fuel and ammo.
Roger that.
Going in with 4 times rockets, and then running on in I'll be RTB. What's wrong with my mic? Need a helmet.
Do be advised, it is going to hit everything all the way up to Chuchi and back south towards Saigon. Wrong net, calling in a 119 kilo. Follow their tracers and use that for guidance if you need.
This Bandit, just a reminder, check your clocks. It's probably going to start getting dark again in a little bit. We might want to slow down the time compression in the future.
Yeah.
I think the time progression is just fine. I enjoy it.
Our Bandit's on the ground and going off net.
I like it too, but it does feel a little bit fast. I would like some more time with each situation.
Break enemy vehicle heading down the eastern road towards FOB.
119 Kilo is coming on station. If you can confirm it is hostile, kill it.
This is Outlaw. I think blue and blue just occurred. Yeah, I'm very confident Wookie was in that.
Yep, seems like it.
This is Outlaw. I don't see anything else out here.
Roger. This time it sounds like everything's quieting down. Alright, friendly convoys rolling back out towards the base. Give it escort just to make sure it gets back safe. Okay, new tasking. First off, I want y'all to RTB to fully rearm. After that, you're going to scout out and, as needed, strike FOB corn. Take out any AAA, anything heavy that you can find, and whatever else. I'll start illuminating.
Well, shit happens, I guess. To be fair, it was the fucking enemy Vic, so they made a good call, but I don't know. I'm salty. That's about it.
What was that? Did you hear that? Sam, let's get out of here.
Dẹp hỗ trợ của nó đi.
Mình cần giúp đỡ.
Đánh vào bên hông của nó.
Allow's going down.
Roger.
Well, that was rather unpleasant.
Oh, we heard the gunfire. And then we heard the lack of gunfire.
So, I was flying in pitch black void. I was around 300 meters in the sky, and then I noticed that my altitude meter was rapidly declining from 300 to 100 and then double digits.
Oh no.
And that was when I called the fucking Mayday, and I didn't even get to finish it.
I know what you did. You flew northwest and slammed into that mountain. FSB bread is on top of a mountain. Oh, that's unfortunate.
This is Outlaw back on net.
What took you down?
Earth.
Understood.
Didn't really plan for this. Is high comm on net?
Additionally, we are about to show back up at main base, so you can check in there.
At this time, I've got an illumination barrage that's going to be lighting up horn constantly throughout the night. Y'all should be able to use that to get eyes on, or better eyes on, whatever the hell goes on over there. Alright, quick situation update. Quick update from me. I've got a constant illumination bombardment until 0600 going on our next target, so it should stay well lit.
Let's go. I'm getting an actual rifle.
Do you have a... Oh, it's a law. Okay, I thought you had a B40. Aye. Oh, hey, Stanley. Hey, Stanley.
Yeah, it's
Can you fix Hobo?
Give me 1 second. Where are you?
The helicopters are on a 2-minute timer.
That's not too bad. Honestly, it should be popping up here pretty soon then.
Oh, are we doing an aircraft now?
I don't know.
Are they following you? I can't tell.
Hey, Patch.
There we go. Okay.
Are we going aircraft or ground?
Ground.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 BTRs, and me and Jesse are gonna take the Tonk. I will make sure he is not exploder friendly by accident. I promise.
I'll drive.
Angel, do you want a gun? Or anyone want a gun? On the RPD?
Oh, I could get on it if you want.
I mean, any again. It's just up to you guys. I mean, maybe not the medic, actually. You know what?
No, it's fine.
I'd rather the medic not be the one in the most exposed position.
Ooh, gun.
Get in the commander seat because someone is in it, I guess.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, Angel Hobo, do you want a gun? Angel, you're in the machine gunner slot. Do you not want a gun?
Oh, I gotta do something in a second, so.
None of you.
Okay, I guess I really am.
I guess Stanley's.
Hello.
Okay.
I'll get on it.
Can you hear me?
Before we get hit by an RPG.
Because driving will take too long. Let's knock this last one out so we can call it a day and tally up our crap. All right, let's air cav this last one so we can call it a day and tally up our crap. That way we don't have to spend too long driving.
Alright, we're air caving it. Get out of the BTR.
Hello.
Where do we want to insert so I can call down Daisy Cutter and open it up?
LZ Wolf looks nice. LZ Wolf. Do another one.
Oh, it has? Nice.
All right. Alpha 1 and 3, I guess, take the eastmost bird. Command can take the westmost bird. I guess we'll
Can both sections fit into one aircraft?
No.
I'm fairly sure we can't, so might be good. Hey, Hobo. Hi, Hobo. You good? I guess Hobo's gonna ride the other helicopter. Alright, that's fine. I guess. Yes.
Ben's got a full bird. Can I go ahead and lift?
Not really, but technically it's the same. Actually, there was no sense. Yeah, no, there wasn't. It's very interesting. Just trying to retrieve the pilot. All in. There we go.
Oh, no, this is the... Okay.
Oh, we had Wolf Chief's helicopter. I don't know why
Eagle, you guys ready to lift?
Like an outlaw. Don't let her, it's fine.
Bandit's gonna start pushing off.
This is a good black one. Take it back, I can't see.
I don't think anyone can.
Shot, right? Multiple shots, right?
Yep, from the
Bandits on
bay.
the ground, troops deployed, lifting. Exiting to the south.
Don't shoot the other helicopter. Jesus, man.
Why? This is basically a death note waiting there. This is a death trap, dude.
Where's the other base? It's a bad idea to put me in a gunner's seat.
Down.
Good insert. Yeah, I got you better. I see.
Break, Bandit, taking tracer fire, southeast corner of the base. Ow.
Roger, break away if you can.
Any direct damage, but still up, still airworthy.
This is Outlaw, just rock 1 times AA position.
Roger. If possible, we need a illumination flare run between LZ and the FOB.
Heard. Rolling. So I hate to tell you this, Outlaw, but that AA gun's still up. He just threw more rocks against my fucking aircraft.
We'll make do.
There's a tank in there. There's a proper T-55 tank in there.
Roger.
Reference last airstrike, southeast corner, in the open.
Kill it if you can.
Understood. Coming on target. Sun's coming up.
This is Outlaw. Want you to strike that T-55?
Yes, kill.
Rockets run's complete. No BDA. Second tank, west side, in the open. PT-76.
Roger, kill if you can.
Roger.
Alright, well, at least...
Strike complete.
Roger, hold fire from now on. We are pushing in the wire.
Understood. Stand by for BDA on that Type 63 / PT-76. Still up.
Roger, we got an additional PT-76 in here, still up.
Roger, the one on the northeast side, in the buildings.
Hold fire for now. We are inside the wire near the enemy armor.
Roger, tracking a vehicle outside the wire, northeast.
Kill.
This is Bandit, RTP Winchester, and need repairs. Rockets
Roger.
empty. Alpha Bandit, do you have an LZ for reinserts?
Recommend LZ Wolf.
Heard.
Base itself is real damn hot.
This is Outlaw. Be advised, 1 times enemy NBT is still active.
Inside the wire, that's going to be us. We have just, oh for fuck's sake, captured a T-54 flame tank.
Alpha Bandit back in the air, headed LZ Wolf with reinserts. Fully
Roger.
loaded. Confirm LZ Wolf for reinserts.
Confirm LZ Wolf.
Alpha. Alpha Bandit troops on the ground.
Roger, good close landing.
It was a little scuffed, but it's fine.
Yeah, I saw.
Alpha Band, I'm seeing green tracer from the middle of the base. I thought I saw some outside as well, but...
We at this time need a couple extra birds going home for reinsert. Can I get one of the two that are standing by overhead to go back as well, in addition to Bandit?
And I'm heading back.
Roger, Eagle.
Yep.
Wait.
We got a lot of Vics, which is good. I think, yeah, okay.
Well, that hurt.
I felt like I might have shot a captain or major. They ran out in the middle of them. I don't know, he was running out in the middle of the open and I didn't get an name tag, but he looked like he had a pistol and a boonie hat or something. I know where he is.
I don't think they're armed at all, so...
That's where they were. I'm getting reinserted. Where are the NATO?
Alright, this is Bandit back on that after spending a fucking like 3 minutes trying to find the tail rotor interact point, because goddamn, I'm heading back in the AA ready to work.
This is Outlaw, be advised, look to the north of Bobcorn, at Red Smoke, hostile ground forces.
Roger that.
Be advised, they're also on the road.
Understood. I'm gonna see how badly the fucking guy who's in the co-pilot seat fucked up my miniguns. Alpha, this is Bandit. Got a target for you. J-Jack, you on net? Outlaw Eagle, this is Bandit. I just called cluster on that fucking where the road turns. I'm gonna call in some artillery on that fucking tree line to immediate north.
I could send back base to rearm.
This is Alpha back on net.
Welcome back. I called a couple strikes on the north side. There's a lot of enemies out there.
I heard. Stand by here. There's some prisoners on the way.
Someone fucked with my minigun, my flex gun, so now I can't manual fire them. I gotta realign them.
Yeah, I saw.
Do I have all prisoners aboard?
Good to lift.
Roger, lifting and RTB.
Roger. our units. Alpha, be advised. Arc light inbound north of base. Stand clear. Arc light complete. You're clear to light the tree line up.
Alpha, this is Bandit. I'm coming back into the AO. I've got a few reinserts. We're staying in the fight.
We're not staying to fight. We're getting the hell out of here.
Understood. I'll stay in the
Stay
AO for
to
air
the
support.
south of the tree line. Incoming artillery. Okay, stay south of the tree line. All remaining ground forces are falling back. All air units, clear the base. Arc light inbound on the FOB.
Bird. Bandit's RTB though. Alpha, Bandit. Do any other remaining ground forces in the area need to be picked up?
Negative. All are out. If they're still there, they're dead.
Understood.
Roger.
They're awfully chatty.
Like my ride.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty pimpin', bro.
I was like, oh, that one's fully white. I'm taking that back to base. Yeah. There's another one that could be repaired that was red, but it was still, it could be drivable.
Those fucking goose in there. Christ. 45 is a really good gag.
The fact that I'm streaming right now and you said that, which is hilarious.
Chat, what's that?
I'm back at base, patch, just FYI.
So to whoever said they're fucking streaming, I am not the person to be around. Especially if we're doing nom shit, I will become extremely racist in the flick of a switch, all because some fucking gook won't shut the hell up. I gotta suppress 45. I'll be right back.
So, there goes some of our points.
I didn't see nothing.
They're fine. I just feel like 7 shots in the fucking air to shut him up. Oh, the pilot's gonna go be a fucking snitch, of course. What's the pilot that snitch on you for the war crimes? Shepard, leave it, dude. They're gooks. They're not worth it.
Hmm?
They're fucking gooks. They're not worth it. If I killed him, you would have known. You're having like an AK or some shit.
I have an RPD.
Okay. I'm currently feeding over Spotify because my ex is currently wanting to listen to music. But they've had all fucking day to listen to it. Now they want to. I'm in business today. Okay.
Hi, Falcon.
It's a flame tank.
Wow.
Wait, this what? Oh shit.
Shepard, do you want a HE shell to go through you?
No, not really.
I would love to.
Okay.
I think you should do it. Actually,
Is
hold
that
on.
an
I think you should do
order?
it now, then I'm not gonna get overpressured.
Hold on. Let me vote. Reload. High velocity.
I'm gonna definitely overpressure.
Right. Is that an order?
Yeah. And it would probably be a bad idea for him to, intentionally flew into a base.
Is that an order?
That'd probably be pretty bad, Not gonna tell him to live his life.
I want receiving move. Who do I shoot?
Repairing the tank. Over on me then.
Shut the fuck up back there. No. That's kind of important.
Oh! Let me roll over slightly.
Hog rolls still apply.
What the fuck?
Somebody's getting executed. Don't mind it.
Got your left leg.
Alpha Bandit, you in range for this radio?
And shut
Barely.
Got it. You guys back to base yet? The natives are getting restless.
Almost. We still haven't hit the runway.
You know what? Thank you. I'll give you some morphine. Call me up.
We are in a tank.
I'll give you morphine.
One for you.
I can hear something
one
coming.
for me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm about to
And you know what? I'll
Fucking
even give you some epi as well.
Cause I got a tank and then well, I got a regular normal 255B tank, 254B, and then someone got a flamethrower tank.
Have some yummy painkillers.
Thanks. Stop giving me painkillers.
Welcome home, Patch.
Hey,
We are
boss.
finally back. Most of the captives are in that building.
Let's see what you guys got. Let's see how good you did. I can see some of you were yappity dap.
Jesus.
Okay, a lot of regulars. Oh, I thought there was
This guy's got a soft cap, so he's important.
Yeah, do not take their clothes off, otherwise I will not be able to figure out what they are. I mean, I could in Zeus. Let's take them all outside so we can get a good look at them. Let's get them out. Get them out, get them out.
Okay.
Alright,
Everybody grab a prisoner. Pick your favorite.
Do not
Yeah,
fucking
put 'em up
execute
against
them.
that wall over there.
Please, I will use it against you.
Why are we... Where are we
So
putting
I
them?
can see who they are.
Oh.
Yes, alright. So let's do,
That's a
let's
daisy
see what you
cutter.
got.
Jesus fuck.
Okay, well, I guess
just
we...
hear that's a daisy cutter and an explosion. Who the
Stanley.
fuck did that?
Why?
Okay, well, I talked about it with the JTAC, but I'm probably just gonna have the JTAC, be the... Yeah. Well, you blew up the Navy. Congratulations. Alright, so, let's see who we got down
And they were a bunch
here.
of seamen.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Please get out of that. Why did you put him in there? He's too scared to be inside. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right. So, do we have any officers besides the one, which you guys captured a major? Where's the lieutenant at? Because I know
Over
we had
here
one
with the
earlier.
radio.
Where?
Well, I don't know if this is or not, but he's got a radio, so he's probably vaguely important.
Okay, let's all
The
move
one in
away
the
from
GI
them. Shepard,
helmet.
get away from them so I can see. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. So we have this guy. That is not a lieutenant. That is a squad leader.
Don't move.
Please stop hot micing. All right. So there was a lot of shit for me to please. Thank you. There's a lot of shit that I info dumped. I did miss some things. Thing one I missed was vehicles are limited. For the love of God, just put your mic in your butt. So vehicles are limited. You were right to loot goblin shit. I'm going to execute you, Oxidide, please.
I'm in the middle of Texas. It's probably 80 or 90 degrees.
Just
Suck a cock.
Okay. Anyways, I'm
Use
in
push
Texas
to talk. Skill issue.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So vehicles were limited. All of your crap that you brought back, you get. Helicopters are gonna be not pylon. That was me being nice. So you will have these vehicles until they explode. Once they're gone, they're gone. Oh well, cry about it. You seem to have gotten one major, one squad leader. I don't know where the officer went. Some of you guys have touched their hats and shit. I think this was him. Yeah, this was him. Okay, so going forward, don't take their hats off because it's going to be hard for me to tell. So you captured one major, one squad leader. Good for you. You got a bunch of normal people. Now, I didn't explain this besides the limited vehicles. The other thing I forgot to explain that I just kind of neglected because I was surprised you guys captured non-important people. I'm not surprised at this turnout that you killed 90% of the officers out there, because there was like 5 or 6 lieutenants, 2 majors, and like 3 captains. There, you didn't capture a single captain, you fucking war criminals. So I'm not surprised you massacred most of the leadership out there, but due to you guys just not noticing you killed someone important, you didn't take a picture of them. You didn't provide proof that you killed a captain or a major, so you're not getting the points for that because I've deleted their bodies at this point. Remember, in the Discord, I said if you kill a captain and a major, they're worth points then. Because we didn't document that, because you guys probably just didn't notice you did that, those points are just gone now, because we didn't capture them, and I don't have proof they're dead. We'll work on that in the future, I guess. I did not... That's a new problem. I didn't realize you guys were physically capable of missing the bonus objectives. Regular people are going to be worth anywhere between 1 to 10 points. Squad leaders, like this nerd, are going to be worth 1 to 20 points. Reason being is, A, capturing them alive is kind of a pain in the ass, except for Angel, apparently, who's the capture master. And the thing with NCOs is they could be company-level NCOs, or maybe even battalion-level NCOs. We don't know. They could be a random corporal who gives hand jobs in the loo, and hence them being worth 1 point, or they could be battalion-level, hence them being worth 20. Regular Joe Blows, this could be a message runner for a division, or he could also be a hand job guy. Who knows? So, this is a random spin of 1 to 10. Those 4 guys are each a random spin of 1 to 10. This guy that I'm moving is a random spin of 1 to 20. This one is a random spin between 15 to 30. And this guy is a random spin between 1 to 4. So that's a potential lot of points for you. For the stuff that you did guaranteed get, let's look at what you captured today opening the maps. You captured this one, you captured this one you got pushed back because the NBA sent a battalion, so you have a guaranteed 2 points. Now, one final thing that I also forgot to mention. If you all hit P and open your thing, because there was just a lot of info dumping, for every 100 infantry kills you get, that is 1 point. Vehicle kills count, or sorry, ground vehicle kills and boats count as 5 infantry kills. Enemy aircraft kills, be they helicopter, enemy helicopter kills are 5 infantry kills. Enemy helicopters are 10 infantry kills. Enemy jets, i.e. fast movers, are 20 infantry kills. So that's how they will be tallied. Obviously, 1 infantry is 1 infantry kill. So you've gotten 430 infantry kills, 3 vehicle kills. So you don't. If it's 10 from the next up, I will round up. So if you had gotten 490, I would have rounded you up to an even 500. But because you were at 430, technically 445, you now have 4 points on top of that. So 2 bases. 400 kills, that's 6 points total, and then we'll spin the wheel for the officers, and then I'll put out Monday the nice stuff you guys will get. I'll do the rest of the administrative stuff later. You can start logging off. I'm gonna index here in 2 seconds. What's up?
Can I kill this dude in front of me?
Which dude?
Still unlocking weapons, I think.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I'm gonna index.
I've seen
you can execute them. I've documented them. Go ahead. I'm hitting index. Start shooting the prisoners if you want.
And I will see you next time.